contacted him as he's trying to throw the first
down as he's out at the 44-yard line.
I was about to
pick that shit. The advantage certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
Third time's a charm, right? First down with Cutler.
Oh.
He's got time in the pocket.
They blow for that.
Incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
2nd and 10. It's Cutler again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's unable to grab it. Hang on through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears
Y'all got a block, fella.
Now McPhee. Now Jameis on 2nd down. Brought in by Coates. And down he'll go.
Y'all right grabbing the face mask, huh?
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower.
Why that's the only song they play on the Mannequin
face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That nigga was deep, man.
Coates, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Where'd he go put his hands up for and I'm behind him?
He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
I ain't throw the ball up. I caught the ball in stride. My man ain't jump.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Ain't that Amos? You said that this is a different Bears team.
7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way,
they keep saying that my quality not good.
That's how they
rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Now Cutler looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. So possession goes over
one
here
gonna grab
on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So out come the Bucs now, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
I saw him, but Sammy, you're not running your route right. You got to get out the line faster than that.
2nd down, Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Jameis to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who is going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy,
Quan, I see you, dog.
More elusiveness.
I see you, Quan.
Make the play there for a short game.
Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
He got hit there.
Tampa Bay trots out there now. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They try to fire up the running game with Martin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Now Winston. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen and create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well conceived, well designed,
it don't make
even
sense.
Better executed.
Both the ends coming off the edge.
So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. One man on the backfield, that's Martin.
That's why he's going to keep getting this pass.
3rd and goal, Winston.
Look at the bullshit.
And he'll be hit as he releases it,
look at the bullshit.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, You had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force him into completion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You better stay in there.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way.
You better have to do that right there, because you couldn't lead him.
This one's gone. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. A second down throw for Cousins. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. To throw is Cousins. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's Ford. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Thompson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It helps when you block
no gain
somebody.
On the play. It'll be second down. He
it
makes a wonderful play
somebody.
there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know that, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
He been on that PlayStation
by the
hard.
offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
First down, Winston. Over the middle, here to Coates. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a second down. They come out here in the eye. They'll run with Thompson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2.
And today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football.
How he grabbed that
these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So the offense has it first and 10.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
In motion, Safarian Jenkins. Now a second down throw for Winston.
Come on, Winston.
Nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
What is he, off? Oh.
On 3rd down, Winston. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Who is Winston throwing to, sir?
Great. The good news for the defense now.
That man running his route in the end zone. Like, who? Winston threw the ball. Wow.
Roberto Aguayo out now for the Buccaneer field goal try. And Aguayo able to knock it through. And their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever
you can.
They had one.
Hoyer hurt.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He's stupid.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
That nigga say calories out.
Look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
They come out here in the eye. Cousins now, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Might have been 1 man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Winston now to throw on 1st down. Backing up. That is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown.
That nigga trying to cover 2 people.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add
That's what
to
I'm
their
saying.
score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more.
He's trying to cover 2
I'm
people.
just starting to think about those dinner plans.
He was responsible for that receiver behind him.
Dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How
Am I
do we
throwing
get the
into the
advantage
rim?
back?
Like, what's the
Let's see
problem
what they
here,
come up
Winston?
with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love
Man,
pressure.
got
I
beat
love
off the
it.
line.
See if they
Throw
dial
the
it
ball
up this
upfield.
drive. One man on the backfield, that's Martin. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. They'll run. Martin. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Ain't no way this defense is in that fast. I know Doug Martin ain't the fastest or the swiftest of feet.
We'll finish it. 2nd down, Winston. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
Here is Martin on 3rd and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And now the Buccaneers offense gets set to head back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start
Why
the
you
year
punt the ball, man?
to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stage.
Lucky
It's a
you grabbed
6-yard
that
gain on the
boy.
ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be, but we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
I don't know about you, but I feel like there's a little extra juice when you see Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans early, and when they do it often, this team is really energized.
Well, Evans at 6. Left is Evans. Winston here to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Here's Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That'll make it fourth down after all. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining in this contest. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
You'd have been extra hot if I took that punch in the house.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Cutler waving off the cameraman and shit. Where he going, cuz? Oh, shit. Damn, you gotta pick somebody up, though. You gotta pick somebody up. You gotta have a quarterback. That nigga Byron still over there fighting? You need 2 quarterbacks though, son. So you need 2 quarterbacks though. Penalties over there, boy. You only had $7 million. This bitch come back from injury when the season over. Jay Cutler.
So please come join me. One thing, good vibes only.
Why do they sign all your practice squad players at the end of the season?
Bring a rack, new grill and a bunch of snacks. And where we going, you don't need a map, you don't need a nap, you don't need jack. Except lots of people, some very loud speakers, cold drinks and good. Join me, one thing, good vibes only. I'ma fill my cup, got fireworks.
Sorry. Sorry.
Tonight I'm going stupid, doing things I've never done.
What? My dog says fuck it.
Do something crazy. I'ma fill my cup. Got fireworks. Let's blow some down. Tonight I'm going stupid. Doing things I've never done. We all got one thing in common. We just wanna have fun. Hey, what you wanna do? Think about to do it. Think about to do it. Do something crazy.
You need that that halfback strong the pro style with the not the strong close but the other one. the regular strong. I'll be damned if I don't get a quarterback this year. In that league with me and Earl. Nigga got the second pick. Yeah. Well, I ain't miss it, but I got home on my third pick. But the computer picked me 2 superstars, so I wasn't tripping. That nigga Earl got the 4th pick. That nigga Earl got the fourth pick.
Yeah, I be sliding, I be creeping. Girls these days, they just don't know how to keep it. But I got it all handled. They try to box me and I got my own angles, yeah. I'ma spend the summer getting to the cake and I'ma wishing wood on every candle. I'm like, please, please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave. Please, please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave. Please, please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave. Please, please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
If you ain't know me, but you know now. Juicy came through with the verse for me both times. In Bot Town, that's automatic, hold down. What's that? Ask no questions, just hold it down. While you hating on the progress, I'm a humble, I don't even pride what I do. I just drive the Maybach through the project. And still crazy, I ain't even drive shit. Hey, from a distance, please don't try me. Cause we'll turn it up on anybody. I see why they don't like me. Yelling out 400, they go too heavy. I'm with the posse back at it. That mean come on, go on platinum. That mean I got a Kindle in my mattress. Oh, I got the BD back bragging.
Why?
Please tell me
Cheesy?
why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
What you mean he get the motion to tight end without cheating?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Knox in the house, right? And I go by the name of Wyclef. I bought the band. And we need all the ladies to report on the dance floor. And you know my slogan. No fighting and no
Poppin' knockin' when I met you, shorty had the long extension. Told her I'm a rappin', but I only got the best intention. Tougher, not a bluffer. I want you to be Molly. Don't have to take it undercover. Just on the bells are ringing, people singing, rice is throwing, flower bringing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, the honeymoon is when we going, and I take you to a place that you didn't even know exists. What's your wish? Then I had to Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Shot us in the basement party. Yeah. Turn into the greatest party. Yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once and we went up. Yeah. And my love is dripping. Yeah. Now I feel my body drifting. Yeah. Baby girl, she got me lifted. The mind dripping. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Jaws dropping when she walking, kind of thing that happen often. More than just a little. I be shooting down the city, black the latest gears. When she where you see that sun in the air. Fashion week all year, throwing money in the air. She's happy with my lady, other girls they wanna hate her. It comes with the territory, ball players wanna date her. All we got is royalty, I'm treating you like royalty. I'ma spoil you every day of the week. Shot us in the basement party, yeah. Turned into the greatest party, yeah. Never see my baby coming. Just once, then we went up. Yeah. And my love is dripping. Now I feel my body drifting. My body dripping. Girl, she got me lifted. The mind dripping. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. 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 Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale now. Breathe, baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Hey baby, baby, hey baby. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take a breath and breathe, baby. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky. Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
If you win it, how much you pay?
Excuse her.
Why you gotta pay $40 if you lose? So if you make the playoffs, you don't pay the entry?
Excuse her while she kisses the sky.
Now I've been in New York, Texas, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, New York, Texas.
Oh, we're gonna use some.
California, no place like California. California, I got some $1,000. Now I'm smelling like LA. Met it from Miami to the Machiavelli. Left the kids on the belly. Left the vid on my celly. She ate like spaghetti. I'm hitting gas and dready. Met some killers in Memphis. Like they from Oakland. Give me my flowers while I can smell them. Ain't talking about roses. Literally, I'm lean. Mix it like a. Bought it in Nashville. And I woke up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's sunny, California, but nothing like Compton. It's more like California. And it's hot as Arizona. I pop me up.
Probably 90 fresh.
Snow hard colder than Minnesota in October. Don't interrupt. Darling, I'm in the zone. Why does everywhere I go just remind me of home? You know that state of gold with the bed. Them other places come close, but they don't compare. Now I've been to New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California.
This fast nigga that play for the Jets.
A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, California, no place like California. Fresh off a flight to Boston, got a BZ in Maryland that I pipe too often. Headed right to Austin, most likely flossing. Tight, exhausted, high as a forklift. Handful of goons out in Colorado. Any given afternoon, you can catch a hollow. Honestly, it's the same out in Richmond, Virginia or California. Either state you can get it. I done seen everywhere from Russia to Delaware. Trust me, I'm well aware. Barcelona to Bel Air, Petty to the Detroit.
Let me see the invite like that.
Heat balls, every project, every seashore. And I ain't content trying to see more, nomadic. I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody to remind me of home. I've been to New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-M-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, California, no place like California.
That don't make no sense though. How that color rush was black. What is that?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Stafford's Lions going up against Ryan's Falcons. With that, let's get you over to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, in what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons.
Not really. Like, they'll have some stuff on sale, but not like, you know, what you looking for.
This is Theo Riddick. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. All right, let's get a peek at these starters here in the Golden Child. Golden Tate.
Love his versatility because you can use him anywhere in your offense. And he's an excellent kick returner. Loves to play the game. Plays with passion.
He gets it complete to Anquan Bolden. A good pickup there, a 22.
I said that was Anquan Bolden.
Nice
He
job
showed
there,
ran across
Charles.
the
They
field
picked up
kind
the
of quick.
blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The starting defense for the Falcons.
Jonathan Babineau's a defensive tackle, knows how to get upfield and spill plays in the backfield.
What the Falcons play? They still playing the Georgia Dome?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
This nigga so slow.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. The Lions are 27th in the NFL in rushing, so it's been sparse at times. Theo Riddick this past week, 70 yards on 14 carries.
He's really starting to blossom as a runner, and that's a little bit of a surprise because his reputation is 3rd down type back. Remember at Notre Dame, running back and receiver, he combined those skills very well in the NFL. But with Amir Abdullah out, someone has to pick up the slack, and that's what he's doing.
And he connects with Ebron. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football.
5 yards
and
and 2
collision's
steps.
going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Possible run anticipation.
And it
Here's
ain't
the
help that the
D-line
blockers ain't
sandwiches
grab you.
together.
Like, you're not the only nigga over there.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Finding time. This will be caught at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They come up in an offset eye. Ryan and Tammy with it over the middle.
Really?
He's at the 50.
Nigga, you can't
30,
catch Tammy?
20.
What is my game doing there? Wow. that bitch kicked me out. I know I ain't got this bullshit ass broadcast on no more.